So we're back with SnowTime Productions. Got our guest today, Stevona,
Hello, hello.
amazing comic.
Thank
And
you.
you're out of LA, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so let's just go through some like basic who are you questions and all that stuff.
Okay.
So how long have you been a comic?
I've been a comic for about, I want to say 5 years now. No, 4 years. I started
Okay.
in 2019,
Mhm.
maybe 2018 or 2019. I can't really remember. Somewhere around there. And then COVID happened. So I don't really count the COVID years because we weren't doing anything. So 4 years.
Okay, fair, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And COVID was shitty.
It was, yeah, like we didn't like we were doing like Zoom shows. That was fucking horrible. Like never again.
Fuck. So what was like what got you into comedy? Like when were you like,
Um, Actually, I was just kind of like figuring out like what my calling was gonna be like when it came to life because I tried to go to college, try to like do what everybody told me to do. I tried to get into like sales. Like I honestly just tried everything and I was like, oh my gosh, everything that I do, like I actually really hate. And I was like, there's like no, like how am I gonna find a career that like I actually love? And I just kept thinking, like, okay, what am I good at? Like, what am I really good at? And I'm like, damn, I can't think of anything that I'm good at. I'm like, I'm good at entertaining people. I'm good at like making people laugh, you know? Um,
Hmm.
when Facebook had just popped off and Twitter was like a thing, I used to like write really funny stuff. I enjoyed writing like really funny statuses and seeing who
Yeah.
would retweet my tweets or like my statuses and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, I can say these like on stage if I like be a comedian, but I didn't know that like there were open mics or anything like that. I thought that if you wanted to get into stand-up comedy, you have to like know somebody famous. Like that's what I thought
Yeah.
because I don't like you don't really hear. I guess now that there like podcasts exist, like you can hear comedians talk, but you don't really before that, like when we were smaller, you wouldn't really know much about comedians, or
Yeah.
how they like started up or anything. You hear a lot of times for actors, their parents are taking them to like auditions and things like that. And like in over here in LA, you never really heard like comedians and like how they started. So I was like, I want to do it, but I just like don't know how. And then luckily my paths crossed with somebody who was a stand-up comedian
Oh,
and they told me to
nice.
where to go for my first open mic and I tried it and that was the first thing in my life that I was good at that came naturally.
Okay, yeah.
Like I didn't have to like stress over it or like try to work in day out because it was something that was like honestly a part of me. Like it was a muscle that I was pretty much like working out of without even realizing it just by like writing these statuses or talking to my friends and like saying like I would say one funny thing to friends and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. I'm gonna continue to say it, like different friends that I have. So
Yeah,
I
for
was already
sure.
like, oh, finally, like I have something where I don't that comes naturally to me that I enjoy that I can like do something with because it seemed like every time I try to do something for a career to like get a better life, like it was just like not working. It was just like not working
Yeah.
no matter,
Just flopped.
like
Yeah.
yes. And I'm like, I don't have time to like get better at a new skill. Like I'm already a fucking adult,
Time's ticking.
Yeah, so that's how I started getting started in stand up. They told me to go to a dive bar. I went and I host at that dive bar now and yeah, it's been like the place where I've grown a lot.
Yeah. So it's always nice to like have that environment kind of thing where like you can grow and flourish as an artist
Yes.
regardless. Yeah.
Yes, it is so nice to see. I mean, you had Mario Rodriguez on, did you
Uh no, no, I had Marmo Films.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so like my people in like my circle, it's really cool to see these people like move up in life and like opening
Mhm.
for bigger people and stuff like that. Like now I'm starting to see like my friends like open for these huge comedians and tour with them. And then, like same with me, I have big comedians like asking me to open up for them. So it's
Yeah.
like awesome to see like your community just like rise up rather than like like you be with people who are just doing nothing. They're just going to the same work environment and doing the same thing every single day?
And then they hate their lives, and it's like,
Yes.
like, well, why are you doing it then?
Yes, I feel like so much more alive over here because I see my friends popping off and I'm like, oh my gosh, that gives me hope. Like that gives me
Yeah,
fucking hope. It's not like going at to a fucking job and like trying to be manager. And you're not going to be a
yeah.
manager unless the other manager dies or something
And
like
you're
that.
like 10 years from retirement.
Yes, literally. So I'm like, oh gosh, it's so much easier to like kind of move up here?
Yeah. It's just how good are you? That's basically how
Yeah.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was working a 9 to 5 until like earlier this year. And
Mm.
oh my God, it's fucking brutal.
Yes, yes, and I remember getting my first job at McDonald's. McDonald's was my first job, and
Yeah.
every single day I'm like, I cannot do this. Like there's no way. Like there's no fucking way. I was just like, there's no way. Like, and I would try to get jobs and try to be like, okay, you're gonna show up to this job. You're gonna do everything right. You're gonna take care of this job. You're gonna be responsible. But I'm like, my body just like rejects it. Like my body rejects it. And I remember being like, man, I have to be my own boss. Like the way like the managers would yell at me or the way like, they would just treat me a certain way or they would,
Yeah.
they could make you I at McDonald's they made me sweep up the and clean the restroom over and over and I had to go sweep and mop the fucking lobby and like clean tables and I would just remember being like I cannot fucking do this for the rest of my life. There's no way I was literally born to like
Clean up a
work some
bathroom.
yeah, like do stuff like this. Like there's no fucking way. Like I can't. And oh my gosh, the worst would be like when I would be in relationships. When you're in a relationship and you're on your 9 to 5 and you're arguing with your significant other, or like you have to go into work when you guys are like arguing
Oh,
and
it's
you're
the
like, I can't.
worst. I've been
Oh
there.
my God. Literally being like,
Your phone's
I
just
need to be my own boss so I could be heartbroken whenever and not fucking hiding it, like and not listen to anybody, not get anybody a fucking drink or something. Like, damn.
the whole shift. Phone's just going off in your pocket.
Yeah, and you're like, you want to write back, which you can. Like, you like, let me go. I'm like, let me go to the bathroom. They're like, you're on your fifth bathroom break. I don't give a fuck.
And you're 20 minutes in there every time. What are you doing?
Meanwhile, I'm writing a whole paragraph. Like,
Or like four.
yeah. So that was like one of my driving forces. Like, it's so silly, but it's like one of my driving forces because
I
I
get
just,
it though.
that feeling though. Like, I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
anybody can forget that feeling. I'm
No, it's the
like,
worst shit ever.
yeah. So I was like, I can't. Like, whatever. I got to be my own boss so I can argue with my man whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah. Oh, for me, another thing I hated with the 9 to 5s is just the people who like weren't in anything crazy, but they just thought that they were like just the crazy power trips.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yes, I had those a lot, especially when I worked at McDonald's too, because I had like the older like senora ladies that this was like the best their life was gonna get, like
Yeah.
and
And
they were like so mean to me. They would literally like throw like they would make me sweep and mop and like after I would sweep they would like throw more food on the floor and stuff like
that's
bullies. Yeah.
twisted.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And they're still
gotta,
there till this day. Like they're still there to this day. I remember I used to be like after I quit this place and I make it like I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna laugh at them while they're behind the grill. But I'm like now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, I feel so bad for them. Like
yeah,
they're still
no,
there. Like they're still there and I have like empathy. I'm like I see why they treated me like that because this was their only way of like entertainment and fun.
yeah.
And like I had more to me than just obviously, I have more opportunities because some of them were working on like other social security numbers, because they were not citizens and stuff like that.
Oh, gotcha.
So I was like, obviously this is not where my life ends, but it's probably where their life ends, so I'm not tripping
Yeah.
like, but yeah, sometimes I do be going back and I'm like,
Get a double bacon cheeseburger, motherfucker.
But yeah, life is a
Oh,
trip.
yeah, it is. Okay, so I had a question.
Yes.
Do you want to get it like semi-political?
If you want to, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trump.
Oh gosh, I hate it, that man. I'm
Thank
like,
you.
I hate that man. No, I'm like very and I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, but like I'm pretty vocal on not
Yeah,
liking that man, and it was just very like weird when elections came around. I wasn't telling anybody to vote for Kamala
yeah,
because I don't feel like I think she's evil too. I think all politicians are evil, but I
yeah,
was kind of like on my story, like vote for anybody but him. Like I'm not saying she's like the best and she's better and she's not gonna like do similar shit, but just
yeah,
like don't vote for Trump and don't be on your story trying to sway people to vote for Trump. Like that was my thing is like I don't want to sway people to vote a certain way. I just want to sway people to vote away from him.
yeah.
And a lot of friends voted for him and a lot of friends regret it, and a lot of people I'm just like so shook at because a lot of where I live in La Puente, Los Angeles, predominantly
Mhm.
Latinos, and most of the people that did vote for him have immigrant parents.
Okay, yeah.
So it was really weird. And then I also had some friends whom I get along with because they are Christians and I'm very into God too. I believe in God, I believe in heaven and all that. And my thing is like I hate that people tie Trump to God. And I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think that politicians should be using God in their marketing either because I know that that's like what Trump does, you know?
yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, and I'm just like very stern on like you are not Christian if you think Trump is a Christian. Like that's not a Christian. Like that's not a Christian. Like and it's just it's weird because it's just weird how people will listen when you mention God. You don't even have to be a good person.
Yeah,
You can just mention God and they're like, "Oh yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh God,
yeah."
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, we back you now. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
Meanwhile, he's like taking stuff away from like the school education and like autistic kids and like special needs kids and stuff like that. And he's taking everybody's freaking grandpa and Theo that are just gardening and doing their like basic job. It's like, oh my gosh, like that's crazy. And then
Yeah,
just for them to say like, oh, he's a liar, he lied, and it's like, do you guys not pay attention to context clues? Like look at
yeah.
his past patterns. When has he ever told the truth?
Never.
Yeah.
Like
So like
never.
I don't yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like I don't know where people like
I
try
still
not to
remember.
judge, but it's just crazy. I just like I'm not because again, I'm not the smartest person ever, but I know like I can recognize patterns when I see them and it's like Trump was never a good person, you
Yeah.
know?
Like I still remember him saying you're fired to celebrities. And then I was like, this guy's gonna be the president of the US?
Yes, he's
What?
disgusting. I mean, just look at his like, look at the type of like wife he has. Like, I don't mean to, love is love, but I don't think there's love there. She's in it for the money. They never like show affection. They're never, if you look at any video, she's always like pulling away from him. That man is ugly and gross, you know? And he's with a younger woman. Like, come on now. I just feel anybody who's a true Christian isn't gonna go for someone like like be real, like someone,
Yeah.
how about somebody your fucking age like who
Yeah.
actually does like you, who actually likes you.
Yeah. It's fucking
Gosh.
wild. Cause
Yes.
so I live in Toronto. So
Mhm.
and like I've lived in Canada my whole life, but I've like obviously been to the States a bunch. Um, but like what was it kind of like when the ice raids like started being like with your background and being in like California and everything?
I feel like I was okay because I've been here like three generations. And
Mm,
I unfortunately I feel like they were going after the Mexicans that look a certain way,
gotcha.
like the more browner people, which just sucks because it's like so racist. It's so racist,
Yeah.
like, and it's like again, this is what Trump brings out, which you didn't even have to think about. This is the same thing he did when he first got voted in. It was just like he sparked up so much hate.
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like I was okay because I kind of look a little bit more lighter. I look like I've been here. I did feel bad for a lot of my friends and my friends' parents though, because they felt like they couldn't go anywhere. A lot of them didn't go to work. I watched my friends like be scared day in and day out that like
Yeah.
their family was gonna just get like taken, you know? And it was just
Mm.
very crazy to see them like in my actual hometown, you know? But I'm somebody like I love to stand up for the people. I love to be the voice. So like if any of that like ice or anything that ever showed up like to my neighbor's house or something, like I would definitely be there like defending them. Or even I would go
Yeah.
fucking defend them if I see them at the Home Depot. Like I would literally talk shit to them or do something. Like I always like I talk shit to so many politicians and like their DMs. They don't answer me, but I know one day they're gonna look. Like and like crooked police, if like I know that like certain police departments are like crooked, so I just be
Yeah.
like flipping them off or something if I see them. Like I just yeah, I'm really against the system.
Fuck
I'm really
5-0.
against it. Yeah. And the police killed Jesus too, so you know.
Not wrong.
Yeah, so I still need my lick back for that.
It's generational.
Yeah, I haven't let it go. I'm still holding that grudge, you know?
Okay, I'll stand with you. No.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I was like if anything happens around me and I'm out and about, like I will do whatever it is. I don't care if
Yeah.
I have to put someone's fucking Theo in my car and
Drive
like
off.
yes, whatever it is I have to do, like I'll do it. Like I genuinely feel like it's always gonna be like us versus the system all
Yeah,
the
for
time.
sure.
You know, so like
It makes sense.
if anything were to happen to any other race, like minorities or whatever, like black people, Asians or something, like I would speak out. I would speak up about it too, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so to get back to some more comedy theme, if do you have like anyone dead or alive, just a random
Uh,
question, like that you would love to collab with or to have collabed with if they were still around?
no.
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 Damn.
I would love to do like almost like one because I don't really have like I've never really watched comedians growing up either, which is something that like people do trip out about because they're always like, oh, who's your favorite comedian, like who did you watch growing up, and like I honestly never really watched it at all growing up at all, so
Hmm.
I don't really have like any favorites or anything. But I will say somebody that I did get a lot of like my personality from and like what made me like want to be funny was like Amanda Bynes. Like I loved her like
Gotcha.
Amanda show, you know, like that's something that I would like, but she's gone. She's gone. I don't know when we're gonna get her back, you know. But I would love, she's in her right mind. I would love to do a project with her, you know, like
Yeah.
that type of thing, you know, the way she was on like the Amanda Bynes show. I think like all that was funny too. But it's funny because like I've never watched SNL. A lot of people are always talking about SNL. I've never seen
Hmm.
SNL when I was a kid. So,
Yeah.
but definitely
Huh.
something like
I'm
that. I
down
feel
with
like
that.
Amanda Bynes would like that would be like hilarious.
Yeah, well, that's a solid answer though.
Yeah.
Can't fault you for that one. So what's one word you would use to describe your comedic styles?
Let me think. Let me think.
That's a
One
hard
word.
one.
Yes, yes, yes. It is a hard one. Hold on. I would say very blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people do tell me that when they're listening to my stand up that it feels like I'm having like a conversation with them, that like we're talking through FaceTime and stuff like that, that it's just like having a conversation with a friend. And sometimes like my jokes or whatever, people they laugh because they're like, "Oh my gosh, like I can't believe you would like say that out loud." You know, because like if I think
Yeah.
I'll say, you know, that the stage is something for that, you know?
Yeah,
So
for
I would
sure.
just say like blunt, you know?
Yeah. I'd agree with that. My girlfriend was like, "Oh, so who are you interviewing?" And I was like, "Oh," and I sent her the clip where the girl cheered in the audience for you getting a dick pic around your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on FaceTime with her. I sent it to her. I was like, "Yeah, I want to see your reaction." And she just started dying.
Oh, that's so funny. I love
She's like, "That
that.
was so good." I was like, "Yeah,
Yay, I
that's
love
something I
that.
would do." Like,
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was a real
it's
story. So,
relatable.
like, yeah, every guy was like, I would do that too. So, it
Yeah.
was like, so, and it's so funny because I actually met a lot of girls because their boyfriends sent them that video
Oh
too. Like,
yeah,
they're, yeah,
yeah.
so that's like, that's funny that you say that. I even have like a friend who I'm like really close to now. And she followed me and DM'd me and stuff because her like man sent it to her and he was like, oh, this is something I would do too, so it's like funny.
So relatable.
Love
Uh,
that.
so we're almost out of time here. Did you
Okay.
have anything else that you wanted to add?
No, I do want to
No?
manifest though,
Yeah, yeah.
touring across. Would love to go to like Canada one day. Would love to headline a big room, something like the Brea Improv or like the Laugh Factory, because every time I go there, I'm just constantly like opening for other people.
Yeah.
So soon it will be my time. And just like
Cheering for
um
you.
vlogging my YouTube journey. Like obviously I do YouTube. I haven't uploaded anything in like 3 months, but I have a bunch of videos ready to go up. Just like my journey and everything, so people can see kind of like how what the grind is for someone that has to
Yeah.
work a regular job, but also like does these podcasts and these comedy stuff, which like podcast comedy will pay me sometimes, but I'm not up there to where it's gonna pay like every single time the amount that I need.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So like definitely just like the grind, like being out all day and like driving here to that show and then driving over here to do that podcast and just like
Oh,
not getting paid, not getting paid, but it's like
yeah.
one day it's all gonna pay off. That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
one day it's all gonna pay off. And just like I've been tired a lot lately. I've been so tired, but I'm like, you know what? Like I feel like I'm needed, or I feel like I have a purpose. Like
Yeah.
I'm tired, but I feel like I have a purpose, and it makes me feel good because I'm doing something that like aligns with my future, not just like wasting my time on like fucking random stupid bullshit like these jobs that I'm not good at anyways.
And I don't want to wake up for.
Yeah, literally. So
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully I could go to Canada one day and then you and your girlfriend could
Hopefully.
come and that
Oh
would be
yeah.
amazing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. We'll do an in-person one when you get that chance.
Yes, that would be so tight. That
Yeah.
would be so tight. We're manifesting. It's gonna
Yeah, yeah, it's going to. It's
happen.
going to. Being a creator is hard.
Yes, yeah.
It's exhausting too. Like
It is.
like
It
getting
is.
everything to coordinate too is just like it's a headache sometimes.
Yes, and then on top of that, like trying to eat like 3 meals a day and trying to
Oh,
go
I
to the
never.
gym and doing your laundry, like my gotta like making my at least my bed is made. Like it's so fucking much, God. I'm like,
Oh,
it's so much.
it's like bear like weighing me down some days.
Yeah, literally. And I'm just like, it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay
I don't know
off.
when, but I'm hoping soon.
Literally, that's me every single day.
Yeah, I wake up, I'm like, today's the day, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
That's
and
so
then
funny.
where can everyone find you on socials?
YouTube, Stevana's house. Instagram is going to be Stevona Delgado, and then TikTok is just Stevana. Stevana.
Cool.
And yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much. It was so nice meeting you. And again, thank you so much for just moving your things around, your schedule around for me. I really, really
Oh,
appreciated it.
no problem. It was my pleasure.
Yay. Okay. Well, yeah.